Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit controversial, but hey, you need some of that on the channel, right? So first of all, you guys asked for the gamer mug back. It's back. So before we begin, really quick message. You guys are absolutely incredible. The number of people now watching these videos that are subscribed is all the way up to 3.9%. So if you like this video and you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Let's bring that number up to 5%. Follow me on my social media here and here. Join our Discord server. I'm constantly taking ideas from people there. A few of you may know me as the guy who absolutely despises Apple, and that's correct. But guess what? I have two phones in my pocket. Disclaimer, this isn't actually the phone I have in my pocket. I'm recording with that one, so I need a phone here to just pretend it's my phone because I have two phones in my pocket, the Xiaomi Mi 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus. So I believe I'm able to give you an unbiased opinion of the two. Just in case you're wondering, I do prefer Android. Hate me all you want in the comments section below, but yes, that is my preferred phone. So digging straight into the video, the first number one thing I hear from people when they talk about Apple is the camera. And okay, I get it, the camera is absolutely unbelievable. But if I show you a shot side by side with an Android, which one do you think is the iPhone? Exactly, you either can't tell or it's super hard. This is actually a photo comparison between my Mi 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus. The iPhone 8 Plus actually being twice as expensive when it was first released. So as you can see, I can actually zoom in quite a lot more on the Mi 8's photo without getting clarity issues, while on the iPhone, that's not very possible. Of course, you could buy the iPhone 10 or one of those phones for €1,000 and cool. So the camera isn't really a factor defining the two anymore, which is great because I absolutely love not hearing from people, oh my god, I have a better camera than you, haha. It's not funny. But of course, all the teenagers will tell you iPhones look better on Snapchat, and that's true. That's because Snapchat doesn't have access to Android's camera framework, while it does to iPhones. So when you take a picture in Snapchat on your Android camera, what it actually does is it takes a screenshot, therefore losing out on quality. But that's not the phone's fault. And do you really want to pay Apple tax for your Snapchat? Because the next fact is Apple tax. As we all know, when you're buying an iPhone, you are paying Apple tax. You're paying the tax for having the Apple at the back and being able to show people that you have an iPhone. Because Apple thinks that this is a prestigious device that only people that want to pay for it should have. Which, fine, okay, it is a very nice device, the glass is very nice, and the materials overall to make it are very, very high quality. The glass, the metal, the glass. You have no plastic in these. And I guess, okay, you're getting what you're paying for, but you're still paying way too much, because the hardware inside isn't actually that amazing. So let's move on to the hardware. The batteries in iPhones are very small, and this has been consistent throughout the years. Compared to Androids, the iPhone batteries are minuscule, and I mean, you could look at an Android phone like this and be like, oh my god, that's such a huge battery, even compared to the iPhone X. And that's actually something that was controversy in the past, because Apple released a software update that would kill the batteries. So you'd have to go to Apple to replace the batteries and give them more money. I'm pretty sure that was solved because, it was bad for their PR, so they had to fix it. But usually they're pretty okay. So yeah, so that's another defining factor. The batteries. Usually the battery in your Android phone would be much larger and be able to last you a lot longer. And in iPhones, they're usually a lot smaller, but they still actually last you pretty long because of the way Apple optimizes their phones. And we'll get onto that in just a second. So let's move on to the software, because the software is actually the main thing defining the two phones, since we've already discussed the fact that cameras aren't the main defining factor anymore, and batteries are actually pretty okay compared to each other because of the software. So software-wise, Apple fans will tell you that iPhones are much faster than Androids, and that Androids are extremely sluggish and freeze up and just have so many bugs. And okay, is this 2003? Because last I remember, there's new Snapdragon processors coming out every year, and Android phones are getting faster and faster. So let me show you a comparison between the two. This is me launching an app on both my Xiaomi Mi 8 and on the iPhone 8. And as you can see, there isn't that much of a difference. The new Snapdragon processors coming out every year are getting faster and faster, and actually have caught up to Apple's standards. So the fact that Android phones are sluggish isn't really the case anymore, unless you have 1,000 tabs open in Chrome. Let's go on to that. RAM, the defining factor of how fast your phone is. Last time I checked, my phone has 8 gigs of RAM, and an iPhone has 3. What's up with that? Again, Apple's optimization. It is truly amazing what they can do. See, because there's only one manufacturer for iPhones, Apple, and a lot of different manufacturers for Android, it's a lot harder for Android to optimize their operating system to work with every phone that's released. While Apple only has to focus on their certain lineup. Therefore, they can focus on making iOS the best optimized they possibly can, which is why this iPhone running with 3 GB of RAM could be as fast or maybe even faster sometimes than my Xiaomi Mi 8 because of how well Apple can optimize iOS, because they don't have to focus on having a bunch of different phones to worry about. So let's move on to the actual usage of the phone. So the software that you'll actually be using. Voice crack. Apple's software is very closed down. You can't change anything about it. And some people really enjoy that. Some people enjoy the fact that they will constantly get updates and everything will be where you know it is. Some people enjoy the fact that everything is very minimalistic, it's right where it needs to be, and everything just works. In fact, that should be Apple's motto, just works, because that's about all you can do with it. Now, another benefit for Apple is the App Store. The App Store compared to the Play Store is heaven, because the Play Store is hell. Now, it's not that bad, don't get me wrong, but everything that goes through Apple's App Store needs to be certified by Apple. Therefore, all the apps coming through are high quality, don't have bugs, and don't have viruses. While there's thousands or maybe even millions of apps coming into the Play Store every day, and Google doesn't have the certification process that Apple does. Therefore, the apps that come into the Play Store can be buggy, house viruses, and ask you for permissions that really shouldn't be there. But moving on from that, Android is my preferred choice. Why is it my preferred choice? Because I really enjoy being able to take over my phone. I enjoy being able to customize my phone to reflect who I am. I really enjoy being able to change things around in my phone the way I like it. While, as I said, on Apple, the operating system is extremely closed down and you can't even move your desktop icons to where you want them, on Android, it's the complete opposite. Android is open source. Therefore, there's things like custom ROMs, which is great because when your Android phone stops getting supported by the original manufacturer, you can easily flash a custom ROM. And I flash these on my phone every time I get one. So my Xiaomi Mi 8 actually had a custom ROM on it 7 days after I got it because I had to wait for Xiaomi's unlocking software. But yeah, that's another great thing about Android. If original support is dropped by the manufacturer, you can flash a custom ROM. Now don't get me wrong, Apple has been amazing with their device support throughout the years. They haven't dropped that many phones at all, and the phones that are still supported are amazingly optimized and are holding up really, really well. But to sum up all of this, let me try and tell you who I think what phone is for. If you're into simplicity, you want a great camera, a great built phone, and you don't want to worry about apps having bugs or maybe not being optimized well enough, and you like your software being fast and knowing where everything is, the iPhone is probably for you, because I know for a fact that some people can get caught up in all the settings in Android, and sometimes if you select a setting in Android, you don't know where it is and you can't turn it off, and that can be a massive pain in the ass. While on the other hand, Android, my preferred choice. If you like customization, if you like being able to take charge of your phone, if you enjoy being able to make your phone reflect who you are, add widgets, move your icons around, change the way your status bar looks, add icons to your lock screen. Maybe you like modding like me. Maybe you want to root your phone. Maybe you like having things where you want them. Maybe you want things to work the way you want and not the way the manufacturer wants. Maybe you have an iPhone and you're like, damn, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could put this somewhere else. Well, then maybe you should try Android, because chances are you probably will be able to. Again, because Android is open source, you can pretty much do anything you want with it, and you can make your phone work the way you want, which is why that's my preferred choice. But to sum up this video, if you guys own an iPhone, I do personally think you should try an Android, because they're not as slow as you think anymore, and you might really like being able to change your phone around, make it look the way you want it. While if you have an Android, I do recommend trying this. Now, it might not be a great experience in my case, but hey, at least you'll know what it's like, and you'll have the Apple on the back. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can tell me how much you hate me for liking Android down in the comments section below. If you liked the video and you're part of that 96.1% of people that aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It only takes you a few seconds and helps the channel out a lot. Follow me on my social media here and here. Join our Discord server. I'm constantly taking ideas from people there. And if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, dislike it, but tell me why in the comments section below. If you want to be notified of future videos, which I am uploading daily until I exhaust myself, please subscribe, ding my bell, and see you again in the next one. Peace.